Terrence McGee, has he practiced all week?
the whole week.
What about Kendall? I know said Monday, he had a hamstring. How was
Yeah, he practiced today. Yeah.
You returned full speed?
Oh, absolutely.
Can he practice, Coach?
I'm not certain.
Is there any kind of extra emphasis you put with your team this week because of the history of this game?
Well, there's a responsibility to play well. Certainly, this is a trophy game. The boot's an awfully important piece of hardware. We certainly enjoy where it's at currently, and we'll be playing for it on Saturday.
What have you told the guys about the weather? Just deal with it?
Well, we've done a lot of research. We've called around. We've talked to a number of people that have, operate. We call Kyle Williams, and Kyle Williams kind of give our guys some pointers, and we've our gear has been, properly, outfitted for weather, and we're going to be a little bit more equipped in terms of the heaters on the sidelines, et cetera. But I think our team's looking forward to it. I think it's going to be fun. I think our guys recognize the uniqueness of a real cold weather game and looking forward to it.
You had to coach in some bad weather games at Oklahoma State, huh? Late in the year, no?
I never had a snow game. I never had, some cool games, but never like cold. And windy as heck once at Kansas State, but not cold. So, and at Michigan, again, there was about a 34-degree day, but sun was shining. It was just beautiful. It couldn't hardly have gotten cold, I think.
Is that how it kind of was at Arkansas 2 years ago?
No, it was at night and cold. It was pretty cool.
The daytime game you're referring to, though?
No, I'm telling about the Ohio State game. Was a Michigan-Ohio State game.
I was asking about 2 years ago in Arkansas. It was cold, and it was during the daytime, right?
Yeah, I was cold then. I want it got dark at the end of the game. I don't know when we started, but it was dark and it was cold.
Are guys like Lacatour and Posick able to tell other guys because they're from,
Yeah, and Tashawn Bauer from New Jersey. Yeah, they've talked about cold weather games.
what they said?
It's just something you endure. You tolerate it. Eventually you forget about it. So.
Let's after seeing Brandon Harris practice this week, are his chances of playing better, you think, than maybe the past couple of weeks?
Yeah, I think so. He's improving, legitimately improving. With each snap he takes. He was good today.
To be the kind of program you want to be in, where LSU is president, the passing part of your offense is simply have to improve. Not necessarily that you're going to ever be or have to be a predominantly passing team, but just more efficient.
If you look back at some of the years, it really kind of just fits our personnel. And yeah, we need some of those young receivers to kind of come of age. We need a little bit better in the execution of that part of our game, but and we're giving it more time and really preparing it, if you will.
Is there a punishment of any sort to the receivers that you give to drop passes?
No, absolutely not. We, when you tell a kid, don't drop the ball, and then you punish him for dropping the ball, you really are focusing on dropping the ball. It's just not one of those things that we want to, we're really more of, how you receive it and how you, the first downs that we get, the move the drive, catch it, those, excuse me.
So you don't equate that bump with the running back's fumble.
No, what we do then on the runs thereafter, in other words, we tell them to run to the fence. It's not about the running to the fence, it's about the ball security in that time that he's running to the fence. It has not to do with fumbling. It has to do with how he's going to secure it on the run to the fence. So, yeah, that's all an approach.
The quarterback position, shoulders, maybe extra blame with drop balls in the passing game?
I think it's a public blame. I don't think it's anything in this. I think everybody realizes that, we're getting what we can get out of that position, and it's continuing to improve. And we're, with, increased execution, the offense is better, period. So shouldering blame is not the focus. It's necessarily the execution and how to get it better.
What's Kenny Hill's status right now?
He's in his last year, just a couple more games left to go, and then he's going to go to the NFL draft.
How about his injury status or playing status for the game this week?
We'll have to take him day by day.